Hey guys, it's Genevieve from the JJ Twins. Today's video, I cooked a chicken skillet. If you guys want to see how I cooked the chicken skillet, then just keep watching. So I have one chicken breast that I cooked in the oven on 350 for 20 minutes. I just seasoned it with gallo de pollo, which is chicken seasoning, garlic powder, onion powder, and a pepper, and then sliced it. It looks a little messy right now, but I sliced it, and it's just for me, so it's just one piece of chicken that I used. It was a small piece. I cut some potatoes, like 3, seasoned them with caldo de pollo, which is chicken seasoning, a little bit of salt, pepper, garlic powder, and onion powder. I didn't get to show you guys like cooking the potatoes, but they're pretty much done, so I set them aside. And now I want to cook the onions and bell peppers separate, so I just cut like a little less than half an onion and then a slice of green bell pepper, chopped them up a little, threw them in the skillet with some oil. Now I'm going to add some seasonings. I'm going to add these 3 seasonings to the onions and bell peppers, just a little bit. Let them kind of cook and soften and let the onions get a little translucent. But I'll show you right now when I combine everything. But first, I'm just kind of mixing up the onions and bell peppers. I have the potatoes set aside. This is actually my first time making it on a skillet. I have a chicken that one piece of chicken that I cooked, sliced it and set it aside. And once everything's pretty much cooked, I'm gonna like add it all together. I wasn't planning on recording, but last second decided, you know what, might as well show what I'm doing and make a video out of it if you guys want to try it out. I'm gonna go ahead and add some seasoning. So I'm gonna add the cumin, the onion powder. You can add garlic powder to this part if you want, but I'm just gonna skip it. The chili powder, and then we're gonna mix. The chili powder is gonna give it kind of like that little kick of spice, kind of. It's not really spicy though. I'm putting the heat a little higher. So I turned it down because it was really hot, and now it's not as hot. So we turn that up a little bit. I'll let you guys know when it's cooked a little more, and then we'll do the next step. The next step is I'm not gonna use all of this. I'm just gonna use a small portion of this chorizo. Got it from Nob Hill. It's pork fresh sausage chorizo. This one I tried and it's really good from Nob Hill, and it's not that expensive, so I really like it. So I'm gonna use a small portion of this. Okay, so now I have my small portion of chorizo, cooking it on the skillet. I think I'll add some salt and pepper to it. I'll put it a little lower. A little bit of pepper, a little bit of salt. And we'll do a little bit of onion powder. Maybe a little chili powder. And just mix it up and cook it. So I added just a little bit of oil, not too much. Just to kind of cook it a little better. You don't have to add it, but I just added a little. Okay. So it's pretty cooked. Pretty much good for now, and it's gonna cook a little longer once I add everything else. So now you want to add the bell peppers and onions. Just kind of cook everything together. Okay, I'm going to add the chicken now. Kind of mixing it, however, let the chicken get some color and flavor to it. A little bit of chicken broth. Never tried that before. Hopefully it tasted. It's a little dry, so I want it to be a little more saucy. It's kind of like fajitas. Well, it's pretty much fajitas with potatoes. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and add in the potatoes. And since it's actually a pretty good portion, I could have leftovers and eat some another day. Mixing it all and cooking it together. So I let it kind of cook for a little longer to warm up and soften, and I'll see you in a little bit. Okay, so it is now done. I ended up adding a little bit more of chicken broth to give it more like sauce, and a little bit of onion powder because I really like onion powder on these potatoes. But this is how it came out. It looks really yummy. So I'm just gonna get a portion on my plate and I'll show you guys how that looks. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.